Good morning, virtual learners. Welcome back to another session of Valenzuela Facebook Live. My name is Teacher RV, and I will be your virtual teacher in English for today. I want to know who's with me today. Please type your name and the name of your school. Timer starts now. Our lesson for today is all about the basic elements of a feature article. Let us find out what is a feature article. A feature article is written to give us the depth to topical events, people, or issues, and it is written by an expert or the journalist. This text will provide us background information on a newsworthy article as well as the writer's personal slant or experience. Unlike straight news articles, a feature article emphasizes on people rather than facts. It focuses on what is interesting rather than what is important. And most of all, it touches the human emotions or feelings. Let us try to differentiate news article from a feature article. For the news article, the main purpose is to inform, while for the feature article, it is written to inform, to entertain, and sometimes to persuade the readers. A news article is directly written, while the feature article is written in more creative and entertaining format. For the news article, it covers the important current events, while the feature article will cover one subject from multiple angles. And a news article will directly answer the WH question like who, what, when, where, why, and how, while a feature article is longer and more in-depth. The basic elements of a feature article, or we could also say the parts of a feature article, are the following. Number one is the title. Second, the byline. Third is the introduction. Fourth is the body. And fifth is the conclusion. A title is also called as headline. It must identify the focus of the feature and grab the attention of the readers. I have here an example of a title or headline. In this example, the title or the headline of the feature article is When Television Became Colorful. Please notice that it is written above and on the middlemost part of the article. It is also written using a capital letter at the beginning of the title. Another part of your feature article is the byline. The byline will identify the expert or the journalist writing the article. In this example, the journalist is Miss Linda Ruggieri. Next part is the introduction or the lead paragraph. This is the most important because on the first part or first sentence, you must already hook the reader. This should be interesting and you should grab the attention and establish a point of view wherein your readers will continue to read your article. You can use direct statement, question, or example. For our introduction, let me read it to you. Today, nearly all television programs are broadcast in color. If you turn on a baseball game, you can see all that the grass field is green, that the pitcher has a blue cap on, but when your grandparents were children, most people watching TV at home could not have seen any of those colors. Television programs were broadcast in black and white only. Next is body. Body is where the explanation of how this person or issue has contributed to the society. This should be an interpretation of the author using his own words. An author or the journalist can provide facts, evidences, quotes, challenging questions to the readers. Opinions are also included in this paragraph. You can also provide the photographs, tables, diagrams, and graphs so you can support your claim or you can provide evidences in the feature article. An example is this. Television sets that could broadcast in color have been around for a long time. An engineer named John Louis Baird invented a color TV set in the 1930s. The picture on Baird's TV flickered and was not clear. Companies would not sell TV that was not of good quality. For many years, people worked to improve how color television worked. Over time, companies found ways to make the picture clearer. The improvements also meant that a user could turn on a dial to adjust the right amount of color to the picture. By the late 1960s, many people were buying color televisions. Soon, most TV shows were being broadcast in color, and most people in the US had color TV sets. For the conclusion, this would be the last part of your feature article. Remember to always do the following. Always remind the reader of the article, or you can sum up the idea that you provided in your feature article. You can also suggest an appropriate course of action. And lastly, you can encourage a change of attitude or opinion in the conclusion part. The conclusion for the feature article that we read a while ago is, today, it is unusual to find any television show that is broadcast in black and white. Now, the world of television is full of color. Let's review. The title of the feature article for today is When Television Became Colorful. The byline will tell us the author's name or the journalist's name. This article was written by Linda Ruggieri. The three remaining parts of the feature article are the following: introduction, body, and conclusion. For the introduction, provide a very interesting sentence. You must hook up the readers or grab their attention. For the body, you have to provide evidences or facts to support your claim. You can also include graphs or diagrams. And for the conclusion part, this is where you need to give a lasting impression. You can summarize all your thoughts or the discussions that you made in the feature article. Or you can suggest to your readers. That would be all for today, children. I just want you to remember this quote. Success is the sum of all small efforts repeated. Thank you so much for joining me today. And don't worry because there will be another discussion of feature article next week. Have a nice day, goodbye, and God bless.